right, good morning, everyone. Good morning and welcome to Faith Formations. We have some confirmation kids here with us today. So today we are going to be singing some Christmas carols, trying to get ready for our Christmas pageant. And we are going to have a craft. And then today we're doing something a little bit different. We're actually splitting up into different Sunday school groups because we have the Faith Formation group going and a couple of other groups. So that's pretty exciting. Brianna, if you want to pull up, do you want to get a big chair? No? Okay, so feel free to get a big chair. Good morning, Jasmine. How are you? Good, good, good. All right, here, girls. Here's some Christmas carols. All right, so let's all bow our heads and let's start with a prayer today. So let's start off with a prayer. Dear Lord, thank you so much for bringing us together on this beautiful Sunday. Please help us to learn about your Son, Jesus Christ. Help us to walk in his ways. Please help us remember to be kind to each other and be kind to our families and help out everyone at home as we go through our week and help out people that we meet during school and on the street and just be great people all over the place. Thank you so much. Amen. Awesome. All right, so if you guys want to grab your Christmas carol sheets, let's practice some Christmas carols for our upcoming Christmas pageant. All right, so let's start with, how about Joy to the World? All right, Joy. So this is going to be our starting note. All right, so let's try Joy to the World all together. Ready? 1, 2, here we go. Joy to the world, the Lord is come. Let earth receive her King. Let every heart prepare him room. And heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing, and heaven and nature sing. Oh, very good, guys. That sounded great. So last week we did Go Tell It on the Mountain. All right, a lot of people said they hadn't heard that one too much. So let's try Go Tell It on the Mountain. Let me sing first, and then we'll sing together. All right, since we weren't quite sure about this one. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching o'er silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. And we could hear the Mr. Silfies were in the house there for just a second, all right? So let's try that all together, everyone. So from the beginning. So here's our starting note. 2, ready, go. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. While shepherds kept their watching o'er silent flocks by night, behold, throughout the heavens there shone a holy light. Go tell it on the mountain, over the hills and everywhere. Go tell it on the mountain that Jesus Christ is born. All right, very good. Let's go on to O Come All You Faithful. Oh, come, I think we've all heard this one before, right? So we've heard this one. Here's our starting note. Ready? Oh, come all ye faithful, joyful and triumphant. Oh, come ye, All right, now we have what child is this? How many of you have heard what child is this before? All right, so a lot of us have, okay. So let me sing a little bit of it first, and then we'll try it together, all right? What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom angels guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him laud, the babe, the Son of Mary. So make sure you take a really big breath every time you sing this one, because it's long. It's kind of the phrases are pretty long, all right? So here we go. Here's our starting note. So ready? Here we go. What child is this who laid to rest on Mary's lap is sleeping, whom angels greet with anthems sweet, while shepherds watch are keeping? This is Christ the King, whom shepherds guard and angels sing. Haste, haste to bring him laud, the babe, the Son of Mary. Very good. And our last one is We Three Kings, and this one is a pretty long one. All right, so this one's going to be really long. We want to do all the verses, or should we just do a couple? Just do a couple. All right, so we're just going to do we're just going to do a couple of verses of this. Okay, so in case you haven't heard it before, let me sing through the I'll sing through the verse and the chorus. So this one goes, we three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. So let's do 2 verses of that one. All right, so we'll do 2 verses. So here's our starting note. 2, ready, here we go. We three kings of Orient are, bearing gifts we traverse afar, field and fountain, moor and mountain, following yonder star. Oh, star of wonder, star of night, star with royal beauty bright, westward leading, still proceeding, guide us to thy perfect light. So the second verse, here we go. Born a king on Bethlehem's plain, gold I bring to crown him again. King forever, ceasing never, over us all to claim. Oh, star of wonder, star thy perfect light. Awesome, very good. And so we'll keep practicing those over the next couple weeks. And we'll have more information about our Christmas pageant coming out. All right, so now we're on to our, I guess if you're heading to confirmation class, you should go ahead and head up to confirmation class, all right? Or if you have other places to go. Guys, you can keep the words if you want. It's up to you, all right? And now we're on to Miss Susie has our lesson for today. All right, everybody, say hi to Miss Susie. Miss Susie has our lesson for today. Woohoo!
Good morning, everyone. So, this morning we're going to learn about talents. Okay, so this morning we're going to hear a story of the parable of the talents. Jesus taught many lessons to his followers using parables. So a parable is a simple story used to illustrate a moral or spiritual lesson as told by Jesus in the Gospels. It is said that there are at least 33 parables. Today's lesson is about the parable of the talents. Normally, when we think of a talent, we think of something we are good at, like cooking or wrestling, doing crafts. But in today's lesson, a talent is a unit of measuring wealth, meaning money. So the scripture, I'm going to read the scriptures here. It's Matthew 25, verses 14 through 30. For it is as if a man going on a journey summoned his slaves and entrusted his property to them. To the one he gave 5 talents, to the other he gave 2, and 1 to the third slave, according to his ability. Then the master went away. The one who had received 5 talents went off at once and traded with them, and made 5 more talents. So he ended up with 10 talents. In the same way, the one who had 2 talents made 2 more talents, but the one who had received the 1 talent went off and dug a hole in the ground and hid his master's money. After a long time, the master of those slaves came and settled accounts with them. Then the one who had received the 5 talents came forward, bringing 5 more talents, saying, Master, you handed over to me 5 talents. See, I have made 5 more talents. His master said to him, Well done, good and trustworthy slave. You have been trustworthy in many things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter into the joy of your master. And the one who had given you 2 talents also came forward, saying, Master, you handed over to me 2 talents. See, I have made 2 more talents. His master said to him, Well done, good and trustworthy slave. You have been trustworthy in a few things. I will put you in charge of many things. Enter into the joy of your master. Then the one who had received the 1 talent also came forward, saying, Master, I knew you were a harsh man, reaping where you did not sow, and gathering where you did not scatter seed. So I was afraid, and I went and hid your talents in the ground. Here you have what is yours. But his master replied, You wicked and lazy slave, you knew, did you, that I reaped where I did not sow, and gathered where I did not scatter. Then you ought to have invested my money with the bankers, and on my return, I would have received what was mine own with interest. So he took
volunteer? Oh, there's Cameron.
Okay. Sorry for the delay. So, to the first slave, he gave 5 talents. So, Adam, do you want to pick out 5 gold coins out of here? Yeah, right? Okay. To the second slave, he gave 3 talents. Okay, 2 talents, sorry. And how about taking 1 talent out of here? Okay, so the parable goes on to say that the slave that was given 5 talents went at once and traded with them and made 5 more talents. So Adam, you want to take 5 more out of here?
Are those chocolate coins?
They are.
Oh, nice.
Okay.
Adam, it could be your lucky day.
So at once, that's a slave that he gave 5 talents, went at once and traded with them and made 5 more talents. Also, the slave that was given 2 talents went off and made 2 more talents. Okay? And the one that was given 1 talent went and dug a hole. Sorry, and dug a hole in the ground and buried his master's money. And because he was fearful of his master. So when the master returned, he wanted to settle up with his slaves. So he called them together. The slave that was given 5 talents was able to give his master the 5 talents he started with, plus 5 more talents, for a total of 10 talents. The same was for the one that was the second slave who was given 2 talents. He was also able to give his master 2 original talents, plus 2 more, for a total of 4 talents. The master was very pleased with the first and second slave because they grew his wealth. The master said to them, "Well done, good and faithful slaves." But the slave that buried the 1 talent and did not make any additional wealth for his master was reprimanded by his master. He was called wicked, lazy, and worthless by his master. The master took the 1 talent from that slave and gave it to the slave that had given back 10 talents. The meaning of this parable is that the master is Jesus, and the servants are Jesus' followers, all of us. Jesus is entrusting us with spreading his gospel, forgiving those who have wronged us, loving others, caring for his church, being an example to the world, feeding the hungry and the thirsty, caring for the prisoners and the sick. Okay, that's the lesson for today. Can we close with the Lord's Prayer? Our Father,
who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our debts as we forgive our debtors. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, and the power, and the glory forever. Amen.
Okay, we're going to turn it over to Stacy for a craft.
Hey, it's just me. No, I'm not a big fan. Here you go. Okay. Yeah, there's brothers and sisters here. So our craft today is more based on fall, but I was thinking about the talent thing too, and I thought, well, we could use our talents to do things, but I didn't realize our talents were money. But these go okay. So we're just going to make a fall crown. So you can make a crown of leaves, and if you want to write things that you may support on your leaves, you can. And I also have a cross if you want to do a cross to decorate for Thanksgiving, because Thanksgiving is coming. And we're going to
Hey, you're.
So let's think of things for a minute. Do you wrestle or is that your brother? So maybe you can thank him for your wrestling coach. Thankful for the sport of wrestling. So do you either or both? So we're just going to open them up and we're going to get to right on our door. So can you help us go ahead? Do you want me to wait here for you? Right on our leaves, so you can see they're already to the right here. So you can see the leaf outline. So right inside the leaf, things that you're thankful for.
Oh yeah, I see.
Okay, and then we'll decorate our crowns with them. And you can just write like family, football, wrestling. And if you need help spelling anything, just let me know and I'll help you. I'm thankful for my puppies. Oh, it is hard to write on them, aren't they? They're kind of little. Try to make sure you just get the tip of the, oh, I dropped one. The tip of the marker. Maybe we get a, I wonder if a pencil will work easier. Oh yeah, so you kind of hold it like this, but if you hold it straight up, you'll get just the tip. See?
Oh.
And then you can take it off. It's sticky on the back. So you just peel it off.
It takes a little bit for it
It
to
does.
dry too.
So give it a second. Boy, they're kind of tough today. But they're cool. I love that how pretty they are. And we'll stick this on our crown. I have extras for the girls that went to communion class if they want to make one after church.
Oh, that might be fun to do.
Yeah. This one's yours too, I think. This one might be mine. And use a red one, and I'm going to say my dogs. I like that you said church, being at church and Sunday school. That's kind of fun too. Now don't go all the way to the ends, bud, because that's where we're going to wrap it around your head.
Yeah,
So we need to
I
be
like-
able to stick it.
Like a thing there, so maybe stick like right towards the middle of it,
Yeah,
maybe.
stay towards the middle a little bit, bud. Change that to. Oh. Oh yeah, and yours is upside. Here, turn this one over too, so you know the words on the inside.
There you
There
go.
you go.
Yeah, so try
keep
stay
towards the
over
middle, bud. Nope, come this way, because we're gonna put that. That's where we're gonna stick it on your head. We should probably measure it and see where we need to go. See, you can put your leaves all at the top and on the bottom. And then your cross you can just make at home. You don't have to do that one here today, but here's the pieces for the cross.
Okay.
If they want to make a thankful cross.
There we go. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, isn't that
That's
cute?
nice for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the kiddos
Very
can
good.
have that at home for Thanksgiving. And I'm thankful for my, let me see, I'm thankful for my mom. Boy, this one's hard to see. I might have to rip this one out first, so I don't run on the edges. If you want to rip it before you write on it, Adam, that's okay too. I might have to do that so I can see, because this one has polka dots. Kind of hard to see them. Ooh, and it's very sticky. You got it? Yeah, stick them on there and then write. I'm gonna write my mom. You can write your sisters and brothers on there. I don't remember all your brothers and sisters' names. What are your sister and brothers' names? See? You could do one leaf for each of them. If you have a dog, maybe you want to put the dog's name on there.
Do you guys have a dog, Adam?
Oh no, they don't. That's
No?
right.
Oh,
When
okay.
we made the puppy treats. They didn't. They gave to their neighbor.
Oh.
They had a neighbor that. Do you have kitty cats or gerbils? Some people are happy about their gerbils. and-
Awesome. All right, guys. So I think that's it for faith formations for today. So if you've been watching with us at home, please be sure to stop by the church and you can pick up the arts and crafts for today. All right. Have a beautiful, beautiful Sunday and God bless everyone.